After more than 2 years of suffering through brutal conditions, the Israeli hostages have finally come home. Overnight, the 20 remaining living hostages taken by Hamas in the October 7th attack were handed over to the Red Cross at 3 locations. The vans carrying hostages seen here leaving Gaza City and then crossing back into Israel. The IDF releasing these photos, the first images of the hostages back safely in Israeli custody. Brothers Gali and Ziv Berman, both taken by Hamas, held captive apart from one another, now reunited, embracing after 2 years and 6 days. The hostages transferred to Re'im military base in southern Israel, crowds gathering to meet them. After more than 2 years of uncertainty, families celebrating this morning. The family of hostage Elkanah Botbat cheering and dancing after receiving a video of their loved one ahead of his release. His parents speaking to him, he tells them everything is okay. There have been so many moving videos. Families seen speaking with their loved ones who were still being held by Hamas moments from being freed. In many of the calls, Hamas fighters are visible alongside the hostages. In this video of the mother of hostage Matan Zangauker speaking with her son just moments before his release, she tells him the war is over. You are on your way home. In Tel Aviv's Hostage Square, thousands gathering and their anxious wait in these final hours. Then jubilation. Tears flowing as the first hostages were set free. But the celebration here for many, bittersweet. Hamas also set to return the bodies of hostages who were killed, including 2 Americans, Omer Nutra and Itai Hen. The remains will be sent for identification before families are notified. All of this part of an historic exchange, with Israel agreeing to release nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners, most of them detained since the start of the war. The Israeli hostages were being returned just as President Trump touched down here in Israel. Many of the families of the hostages crediting the president with applying pressure on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the war and to help bring the hostages home. But there remains a very challenging road ahead. In Gaza, more than 67,000 Palestinian lives were lost in this war, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. And hundreds of thousands in Gaza now marching north, returning to see what's left of their homes, and for many, their homes are completely gone. Standing near the rubble of his home, Mahmoud Abu Amira says this was the most beautiful place. Life isn't life anymore. He says, imagine your house, your memories, your work, your school, your whole world being destroyed. Much needed aid organized by the UN is now being prepared to go into Gaza to help with the hunger. Over the weekend, dozens of children clinging to vehicles, hoping for food and supplies. President Trump on Air Force One heading to the region was asked about Israeli officials who have not yet declared the war is over. The president seeing it otherwise.
The war is over. The war is over, okay? You understand that?
And for Israeli families who waited more than 2 years for this moment, a nightmare finally over with tears. So many of the families of the hostages here expressing gratitude to President Trump, many telling me here in Hostage Square here in Tel Aviv that they believe in the end it was pressure from President Trump on their own Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that got these hostages home. President Trump is expected to tell the Israeli parliament, the Israeli people a short time from now, that generations from now this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change. But make no mistake here, this